Hi, welcome back. Today we are diving into Venus in the 10th house, which is all about how Venus impacts your career, your public image, and overall reputation. And if you've got Venus in this placement, it says a lot about how you approach work, success, and how people see you in the world. So let's get into it and talk about what Venus in the 10th house means for you. First off, we know that Venus is the planet of love. It's the planet of beauty, it's the planet of harmony and attraction. And it is all about what brings us pleasure and what we value. Venus is about connection, but in the 10th house, it's not just about personal relationships. It's about how you relate to the public and your professional life. So wherever Venus sits in your chart, that's where you shine a little brighter and bring some charm. Now, the 10th house is all about your career, your public reputation, and the legacy you leave behind. It is the highest point in your chart and shows how you want to be seen by the world, whether it's through your job or accomplishments or your public image. And this house is all about your professional life and the role you play in society. So, when you have Venus in the 10th house, you bring beauty, charm, and grace to your career and public life. People with this placement tend to have a really likable and approachable reputation because you know how to work a room and people are naturally drawn to you, which can really help you in your professional life. It's like you've got this built-in charisma that helps you climb the ladder. Whether you realize it or not, people often see you as someone who's graceful and elegant, even in stressful situations, and Venus in the 10th house makes you very good at navigating social dynamics at work because you know how to keep things smooth and people respect you for that. And this placement can make you especially good at careers that involve public relations, entertainment, fashion, beauty, or any job where making connections is very important. And with Venus in the 10th house, your relationships can play a very big role in your career success. You're very great at networking, building connections, and getting people on your side. You might even find that you attract mentors or supporters who help you, advance in your career. It's not about manipulation, it's just that people naturally want to help you because you come across as very likable and trustworthy. And you're also probably someone who's really good at balancing your personal values with your career goals. You don't just want success for the sake of it, you want to enjoy what you're doing. And you want your career to reflect your sense of beauty, harmony, and creativity. Another thing about Venus in the 10th house is that you really care about how you're seen by the world. You want people to view you as someone who's very classy and maybe even a little bit, glamorous because you put effort into your public image and want your reputation to reflect the best version of yourself. This could mean you're someone who's really good at managing your social media presence or public persona. Whether you are in the public eye or not, you're mindful of how you come across and you want people to see you as someone who has, it together and looks good doing it. You know what I mean? And if you've got Venus in the 10th house, you might be drawn to careers in fields that involve beauty, art, or creativity. And you could excel in fashion, or designing, or entertainment, or even jobs that involve diplomacy and a little bit of negotiations. Because you have natural talent for making things look good and keeping things harmonious. So any job that lets you use use your those skills is going to feel fulfilling to you. But even if you're not in a creative field, Venus here helps you bring a sense of style and grace to whatever you do. Whether you're working in business, law, or healthcare, you have a way of making, your work environment more pleasant and visually appealing, and that's something that really sets you apart from different people, from the other people. And here's something that people don't always talk about, with Venus in the 10th house. This placement can also give you desire for recognition because you want to be admired for your accomplishments and you like the idea of having a career that allows you to shine in some way. And it's not just about making money or getting by. You want to be known for, doing something meaningful and beautiful. And this can also mean you're drawn to leadership roles. But you're not the type to lead with a heavy hand. Instead, you use your charm, diplomacy, and ability to connect with people to get the job done. And you know how to make people feel good while still getting what you need, which is a very big part of your success. One thing you really need to watch out with Venus in the 10th house is making sure that you're balancing your personal life with your career. Because this placement makes you want to succeed in your public life. You might sometimes focus too much on how you are seen by others or what your achieving at work. It's important to remember that your worth isn't just about your accomplishments. Sometimes just being yourself is enough. Okay? So, to sum it up, Venus in the 10th house means you bring charm, grace, and beauty into your career and public life. You're someone who cares about your reputation and wants to be known for something meaningful. Okay. So that's it for today's video. If you've got Venus in the 10th house, let me know in the comments how this placement shows up for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.